Now we bring you a very, very special story at this time when we've heard so much bad news on the COVID pandemic. Here's a story that'll give you hope and joy. And we're going to be joined by some very special people. Vihan Swaroop, or 4 years old, and his mother Bhavana. Anurup, a very special young gentleman from Kerala. And also Gayatri Shenoy, who is with Datri, the India's largest blood stem cell donor registry NGO, which is trying to help make donations much more possible. Bhavana, I'll come to you first. It's lovely to know that Vihan is doing well. Your emotions when you were looking for somebody to actually help him. Tell us about that. What did you need for young Vihan? Bhavana, if you can hear me, the emotions in the run-up to when you were looking for a donor for young Vihan, what were those emotions? What was that search like for you?
Oh yeah, we are live, sir. We are live.
Anurup, I'll come to you. You are just a young man, a young professional in Kerala, and you decided it was important for you to reach out to help others. And you actually offered to do a bone marrow transplant. Now, that is not something everybody does. What was your motivation? You didn't really know this family, but you decided that you wanted to help them in this way. Why? What was in your heart?
Actually, it was a matter of choice. I got a call from Datri last year, about 1 year ago, and they discussed with me this matter. Like, there's a 4-year-old child, and he's suffering from thalassemia, and maybe only you could save him. But at that point also, I was not sure that I would do it, but later, with the support of my family and people from Datri, I decided to do it. It's easy as that.
That's really marvelous. I think what you've done is marvelous. Bhavana, if you can hear me now, that was
Yes,
young
Mr.
You. Anurup who actually helped your son Vihan.
So glad to meet him.
What was that whole search for a donor like? And is there anything that you'd like to say to Anurup right now?
He is the answer to all our prayers. Like, when Vihan was diagnosed, when he was 6 months old, we didn't know like how Vihan's going to be. We didn't know like what to do, and then we went to Dr. Sunil Bhatt, and then we registered with Datri, and then they told us that the procedure, like finding a match, is very difficult, and then
Yes.
and then we found a donor. So we just couldn't believe that we were blessed to find a donor. Those were like anxious days, but yeah, glad now.
And how is young Vihan doing now?
Young Vihan's doing great. Thanks to Dr. Sunil, thanks to Anurup, and thanks to God's grace, Vihan's doing well. Just say hi, Vihan.
Hi.
Now, Anurup, what are the emotions in your heart when you see that little boy saying hi to you?
Like I'm super excited. I waited for too long. I waited for 1 year. From that day of donation, the whole family, he was always in my prayers. Like, I'm super excited now. That's all.
Yeah, even in our everyday
Super excited,
prayers,
absolutely super excited. Gayatri Shenoy of Datri. Please carry on, Bhavna.
yeah, no, we just want to say that every day in our prayers, all of these people have been there. Like, we didn't know donor, so he was just addressed as like the superhero donor because it was very difficult to make Vihan understand. Dr. Sunil Datri, because we don't have any, I don't know what we would have done if it was not for Datri. So yeah, just feeling blessed. You want to show this, Vihan? That's for Anurup.
So, superhero donor is absolutely right. Gayatri Shenoy of Datri. Now, these two are meeting each other through NDTV after this year, after 1 year. That is the procedure, I think. And not enough people come forward to donate, right? I mean, that is something you're really trying to encourage.
Yes, thank you, Maya. Thank you for having us with this great set of audience. As mentioned, I represent Datri, which is India's largest blood stem cell registry. We are 10 years old and we have about 440,000 registered donors and 712 donations of that. But as you can imagine, that's a very small number compared to the population of our country, because there are so many patients waiting with, patients who have blood cancer who are waiting for their Anurup to show up. Little children with thalassemia who are waiting for that one elusive match, right? So today we were lucky, Vihan is here, who's completely cured of thalassemia thanks to Anurup. And as you already mentioned, not only did he agree to donate his blood stem cells, he donated it through his bone marrow. So of the 712 donations, only 15 have been through their bone marrow. And
Yes.
we are very grateful to have Dr. Sunil Bhatt's support so that this donation could happen successfully. And I'd also like to add that there is an entire team of Datri. There's an entire, there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. An entire team comes together to make a single donation happen. So this is a shout out to the entire Datri team also.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a massive team. And as you said, the doctors, of course, playing a very vital role. We're also joined by Dr. Sunil Bhatt, who's head of the Department of Pediatric Hematology, Oncology and Bone Marrow Transplantation at the Mazumdar Shaw Cancer Center right here in Bengaluru. Doctor, what is this case about? What was needed? What did the young Vihan need? And what did Anurup really provide for him at this stage?
Good afternoon, viewers, and thank you, Maya, for having me. It gives me goosebumps. You do so many times this again and again, but every time when an unrelated donor meets the patient, it's always an emotional moment for all of us. So putting everything into context, Vihan was diagnosed with a disease called thalassemia at 6 months of age. So what happens is the disease is that they don't make their own blood. So they have to be given blood transfusions from outside every few weeks to sustain life, and that's lifelong. But what blood does, it brings its own complications along with it, and many of those. And unfortunately, most of these children do not live more than second, third decade of life. So the only cure for this is bone marrow transplantation. And as we all know, for bone marrow transplant, we need someone to donate for them. There has to be a healthy donor who can donate. But unlike solid organ transplants like liver and kidney and others, you need a HLA match. So you need someone who's got the same HLA typing as the patient has got to donate for them. And sometimes we find that in the families, the chances of that being 25 to 30%, but in 70% of the patients who require transplants will not have anyone in their families to donate for them. So here comes the role of unrelated donor transplantations. That means someone else in the same country, in the world, who has got the same HLA typing as this patient has got. And the chances of that being 1 in 20,000 to 1 in a million. So it depends on what ethnic background you are from, what has your ancestry been. And we have got, South Indian is going to match South Indian, North Indian is going to match North Indian. Chances of they be higher in your own ethnic community. And hence, the registries play a huge role because they enroll these unrelated healthy donors, get their HLA typing done, and put there on their database. And when a patient like Vihan requires a transplantation, we approach these registries and ask them if there's any donor in the registry who's matching our patient. And if there's one, that person is requested to donate, and they donate stem cells to save somebody's life. A few things, one is that I think the Gayatri made the point.
It's such a huge process, finding a matching donor. Yeah.
Yeah.
The numbers are
it's
really,
a huge process. As I said,
frightening, really. Just finding that matching donor, getting the person, and getting the person
odds
to agree, to get somebody like Anurup to really go through with it and agree.
Of course, because as I said, chances of finding a donor ranges from 1 in 20,000, 1 in a million. So, and the chances will be higher if you've got more number of donors registered in your registry. We have got 4 lakh donors, as Gayatri said, in Datri, who have volunteered themselves to be the donors. But, for the country of our size, it's my estimation that we should have at least 1 crore donors in our registry to make any impact in the context of this unlimited donor transplantation.
Given our numbers, given the numbers in the country.
Yeah, so the number of patients who require transplantation
Anurup, if I
every
could
year
just come back
is
to you.
more than 100,000. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Anurup, if I could just come back to you. Was it difficult? Was it painful? I know it was a difficult decision emotionally, but what was the process like? Was it a hard process for you physically?
Physically, not that hard. It needs some rest, but it is not that hard. Anyone could do it. Anyone could do it anytime if they find a match. I didn't find anything difficult and all. I heard some cases like people will go hesitant to do something like this, but I don't find anything that would go hesitant. People would go hesitant and all. It's so easy process, and you would be given a general anesthesia, so you won't be knowing anything. Like donation is without my.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I'm so happy that all of you could join us and that young Vihan could meet his super donor, the superhero donor in Anurup today. Thank you all so much for joining us. And I do hope that more people actually do step forward to donate.
Thank you, Maya.